Samus is under fire. She sent an emergency directive. Join the fight.
Hello there, everyone. I'm streaming again for the first time in a few years. Oh my goodness. It's I'm I've got the jitters. Good evening, everyone. It's been a while. If you have been here before, you might notice that my stream looks a little different. You also might notice that my me looks a little different, and I don't want to get too far into my life story and all that, but short version, there are people in my brain, and if you look down in the lower left of the screen, you can see that I can click buttons to make the people in my brain be people on the screen, and that's useful to us. If you don't get it, don't worry about it. We don't get it half the time either. Just please use the names and pronouns in the lower left of the screen if you would. Thank you very much. It's gonna be me tonight mostly. Mara is in the co-pilot seat. I don't know if she's gonna say much. She might say a bunch. She might say nothing at all. I don't know. This is our first time doing this, so your guess is as good as mine as to how it's gonna go. Before I get started, I wanted to say a little bit of sad news that we have. One of me and my partner's cats, Smokey Joe, sadly passed away last night. He just, something went wrong with his spine and he went out real fast. He was doing fine, and then a few days later we lost him, and he was a good boy, a real bastard, but you know, a lovable bastard. And I'm gonna miss him dearly, so just want to dedicate this, I guess, dedicate this stream. This one goes out to Smokey Joe, you little gremlin. I love you. Alright, let's get started. Oh, also, if you notice the thing in the lower right, that's because I need money really bad. And if anyone wants to donate, that would be swell. No pressure. Alright. Now, something that it's been forever since I've done in this game is, actually watch the cutscenes. So we're gonna watch the cutscenes this time, and not skip the intro. I have these saves. These are literally just I want to skip the intro saves because I like skipping the intro. It's nice. But today we will watch the cutscenes. I love this game. This game's fucking incredible. In my humble I'm-ho. I've played it a whole bunch, and what we're going to be doing today is, I'm not really going to call it a speed run per se, because it's not optimized. Like, I could probably be really nice to myself and call it a speed run, but I'm not. I'm going to call it a fun run. We're doing a fun run of Metroid Dread today. What I am going to do is be, like, skipping several things and doing stuff in a weird, out-of-order and just generally, yeah, casual speedrun. That might be a nice word for it. Also, by the way, hello, chat. Hello. Good evening to Jackaboy, Shy Pixels, Lexikick, Coach, Fidget, and Faye. Wow. That's several people. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We will be beating the game tonight. Yeah, Jackaboy says, quick run. You're welcome, Coach. Love you. As for, like, my in-depth opinions on this game, it's like, I ultimately did wish that it had a little more it was a little closer to Super Metroid than compared to Fusion than what we got. I wish, but and I kind of like. I think the soundtrack's a little weak, but like all in all, as a sequel to Fusion, this was everything I wanted and more. So it's been fun to get back into the game. I've actually ran the game a couple times in the last few weeks in prep for this stream, so it's been fun to get back into it. It's good. It's great. I like it a lot. Skysymmetric says, I still maintain that they need to follow this up with a Super Metroid reimagining in this engine. I would buy that. If they did that, I would certainly buy it. All right. Here comes our friend Ravenbeak. If you I'm not gonna be bothering with, you know, being wary about spoilers because I know this game front to back, so just be forewarned. I mean, if you don't know what's happening, I already spoiled that this guy's name is Ravenbeak. Oops. The story of this game is it's fucking stupid. But like mostly in a good way, I think. Like I love this game. I love this game. What can I say? I love how they gave Adam a fucking really creepy speech synthesis, non-human sounding voice rather than trying to like actually make him sound like a guy. You know, that I kind of wish that you could skip, once again, you can't skip the intro cutscene unless you have a file already made, and you can't skip through the Adam talking to you sequences in the network stations either. And for a game that they knew people would that's a good cut. That's a great cut right there. Just going down to the planet and ow, what the hell happened? Ow. That's good. It's been so long since I've seen this cutscene.
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains unstable. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, to gain contact. Many injections waiting.
MTH says, at the end of this game it pops up the title and the title morphs from Dread to Dream, and it was revealed it was all fake and the game doesn't exist and it deletes itself from your console and your cartridge. Oh, I'm glad we don't live in that world, because this game is a dream come true. Get it? Aha! I don't get it. Please explain the joke to me. It's cool actually watching this cutscene, having recently played the final boss fight a few times, because it's like, oh yep, there he is, using all of his moves. And doing all the same stuff that he does in the fight. It's pretty good. Ravenbeak's plan is so fucking wacky. It's like, I know it's not taking the piss, but it feels like it ought to be taking the piss. but I don't care. It's so silly that it wraps around to being like good in that over the top way. All right, we're starting. Let's go. So the route I'm taking is going to be just the normal route through Kraid, and then after Kraid is where stuff starts getting spicy. I won't be doing the Emmy tutorial skip because that thing, if you don't do the skip right, you instantly die, and I'm no good at handling that. So spoilers for people who don't already know. Ever from here, the quote Adam unquote you're talking to for the rest of the game is actually Ravenbeak, that guy from the opening cutscene, because he wants to train you so you evolve into a Metroid. Really, this is Pokemon Dread. You were right about that, Kitch, in the pre-stream chat.
I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia. That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the fact I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. The ship's location is marked on your global map. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. One final thing.
One final thing. Bye. That's a really good, Jackaboy in chat says, can't believe I didn't notice Adam not calling you lady for the entire game. So mad at myself for that. That's honestly great subtlety in the writing. I may say that the plot is stupid as hell, but I don't mean the... It's good. It's good stupid. And there are parts that aren't stupid. I don't... So yeah, if you do it just right there, you can shoot through the wall and drop that, but like if you don't do that exactly right, that thing falls on you and crushes you, insta-kills you, and you have to go back to the network station, and I don't like doing that, so we're just gonna do the tutorial. Emma says, Samus would have noticed that. She should play this game. I agree. Samus Aran should play Metroid Dread. I'm doing this weird. Why did I do that so weird? Okay, we're good. Also, strangely, these cutscenes are not skippable either. Oh my god. What? Oh, okay. Alright, so here's the thing about the controller I'm using. I'm actually using an Xbox controller because the thing that lets me do this is on my phone, and I have that mounted to my controller with a little funny controller grip mount thingamajiggy. And so the one that I have fits an Xbox controller, so I'm using that with an adapter instead of a Switch controller. And I just found out how to take screenshots. Apparently the adapter maps that to pressing start and select at the same time. So go figure. It's good though. I thought I couldn't do that at all. I thought I was shit out of luck for taking clips. So good to find out I'm wrong. Oh, the Emmy, my beloved. Love them so much. I get why they designed them the way they did, but I kinda sorta wish they could chase you like anywhere. But I still do ultimately feel like they're like a neat expansion on the SAX concept. Yeah, Emma, mine's also a Mayflash adapter, so that might just be their convention. Fidget says, if you mutate your Chozo DNA and your Metroid DNA at the same time, it takes a screenshot. That is 100% correct. I've also heard if you mutate your Gengar DNA and your your Clefable DNA at the same time, that happens to you as well. I wouldn't be able to confirm that, though, because I'm in the middle of streaming.
Uploading data.
Both Emmy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. Emmy, send out a pulse upon detecting vibration Emmy that has to survive. Even Emmy never. I estimate a 90. There may be a very. The Emmy are immune to your highest priority.
I love making him sound weird when you skip through the text, because you're skipping fast. So, chat, how y'all doing tonight? I've been talking about myself. How you doing? Where am I going? This way. No, not this way. This way. Oh God. Why are you right where I'm going? Fuck. Vacation? Where are you vacationing? Or you just mean you're at home not doing anything? Beach house, nice. I wish you could just get that. I wish there was a way for you to just get that. I wonder if there's a way for you to get that if you're an epic pro gamer. Oh, hi Splatsune! Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here with me. Happy to be the first thing you wake up to. I hope that's not a bad thing. Jackaboy says, good art and whatnot, so I may just lurk. Oh, making some drawings. Do you think Samus would feel Television Academy Award after being nominated for a Dread, or the other way around? Emma, I have no idea what you're talking about. I hope you're okay. I feel like I'm going the wrong way already. Like, I've only played this 3 times within the last... I don't feel like I go this way usually. I think I already screwed up the route, because turns out that it's hard to, focus on a game and a chat at the same time. A game and a chat and a talk. Oh! Oh, she's nominated for... Oh, now I get it. What am I doing? What am I doing? I've already lost my way. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, that's... okay. Whew, we're off to a rollicking start. I'm very hoping for a no Emmy deaths run, but who knows. And fuck. No, no, no. Fuck you. God damn it. Of course, I did this in one go, very easy, like, all of the last 3 times I played this, but once again, I wasn't trying to talk to people and be entertaining at the same time. Fuck! Okay, bye. Skysymmetric says, unfortunately, I can confirm from personal experience that reading chat has a habit of reducing your brain cells to 0. Yep, sounds like it. Can I get an, charge beam? Oh yeah, we charging. And I'm getting energy tanks like a scrub because I'm not actually good enough at video games to not need energy tanks. Whatever you say, babe. Alright. Bye, Coach! Have a good one! Oh, so hello, the Emmy, just being right over there. That's cool. And here we go. The room that the one game designer guy, I think it was David Jaffe. I can never remember if it was David Jaffe or another guy, but I think it's David Jaffe. Can't figure out how to shoot through the ceiling. Classic. Agreed, Emma. It's very gay. And you know, we like gay up in here. We're queer, etc. Love you too, babe. Nope, missed that. I also get more missiles than a real speed run. Cause one of the most difficult things for me is not running out of missiles during the final boss fight. We'll see how it goes. I did have my best final boss fight ever. One of the practice runs, but you know, I wasn't streaming, so you know, I'll probably have a pretty mediocre fight or something like that. Oh, Or maybe not. Here's hoping. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, I did it again. I like how these guys are just brains. I like when Metroid games make it clear that big organic brain-based biocomputers are just a normal part of this universe. Like Metroid Prime 3 had it, the Aurora units, and then this game has these central control units. It's great. Just big brains with eyeballs is just intergalactically common. It's, I want big brain eyeball computers in my world, too. In fact, I want to be a brain eyeball computer. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Emma says, I'm a brains controlling computer. You sure are. Alright. First real guy down. I say this basically every time I'm in this part of the game. I love how long they made it take you to get the morph ball. That's probably one of the best, like, design subversions, whatever you want to call it. Alright, coming up on Big Boss Boy! Big Boss Boy, Big Boss Boy, Big Boss Boy. Oh yeah. I love the cutscene implying that there was, in fact, a Chozo statue holding this item in here. And of course, the boss does an ample job of implying that the boss ate the item and it's in his tail. But it's been a while since I've seen the cutscene. Okay, bye, Splitsune. See you later. Alright, not a bad first cycle. Not a bad first cycle. The way the items spawn in the cutscene, in general throughout the boss battles is fantastic. I like how it happens even though the frame rate slows down to the, like, quote, cinematic, unquote, frame rate of the cutscenes, but it's still clear that it's in-game because the goddamn items are there. Faye says, "Puppy!" in the chat. Yeah, kinda. I'm sorry that I had to kill it. If it's a puppy. I don't like killing puppies. I don't mind killing terrifying monsters that are going to eat me, but, puppies... I don't want to think about the idea of that being a puppy. Alright. Now we've got our Emmy evasion device. Phantom Cloak? What the hell's that? It's the Emmy evasion device. Come on. Oh yeah, and it lets you go through some doors. Okay, fine. I guess you can call it the Phantom Cloak because it lets you go through some doors. Okay, that's fine. Sky says, upgrading suit for AU, John Madden. At. A lot of the times when I go through those doors, I'm just like a split second too late. It's annoying. I wish the window of recognition was just a tiny bit narrower. I always just jump through that fire. I don't care about the fact that it hurts me. It's just like, whatever. Alright, time for Cataris. Two out of three of the first items in this game are new items. That's pretty cool. Good job. These guys did a good job on this game. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I think it's good. I think it's a good game. I like it. It's good. What else could I say about it? It's really neat. It's cool. I like that it exists. Very good video game. I love that David Jaffe got stuck in that room. He got stuck in because he would have thrown a fit about the fact that the only way to go in Cataris is this way. Can't remember what the tell for that is, to be fair, but, you know, now I just always go left because I know it's the way to go. Was it worth waiting 20 years for? Well, I didn't wait 20 years for it. I waited, like, what, it was 16 years? But, yes, it was worth the wait, in my opinion. The Fant. I love that one because he says the Fant. Yeah, it was worth waiting 20 years for. in my humble dumble, in my humble indie bundle. The Emmy, Samus, the Emmy. There's one where he says, "You're high," and that one cracks me up every time also. Can never decide if I hate this area's music or not. I'm sometimes I'm inclined to be nicer to it than I am, but it's definitely my least favorite area music in this game. This is kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. I'm having some kind of weird Dead Zone thing is happening to me on these. Oh, I like when I go through that room cleanly. Alright. Here comes our green puppy friend. See, these guys are the puppies to me. Like, look at the way he's moving. It's like, oh, is there a friend nearby? Sniff, 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 sniff. Doggy. Doggy that can fucking do that. Well, at least my dreams of getting a no Emmy death run died quickly. That's all I can say to that. There, that's what I was trying to do. Oh shit, fuck, ass! Oh, nice, there we go. That's what we want. Made it. Oh. I love when you get the goddamn Emmy counter. I've been getting about like 1 per playthrough lately. Some the fuck how. Okay, alright, come on. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Goodbye. And goodbye. Oh my god. It's hot in here, by the way. It's warm. My computer is runs pretty hot, so that's part of it. But also, it's just 100 goddamn degrees and like fairly humid too. This is the worst summer's been for me in a while. It's almost like there's some fucked up climate shit happening or something. Oh ho ho! Oops! I accidentally injected politics into video games. But oh man, I'm already sweating my ass off. I'm gonna be a melty puddle on the floor by the end of this stream, I think. Maybe we should move out of Cataris. I agree with that. I agree with that quite a lot, as a matter of fact. Alright. This one sucks. That was pretty good Emmy luck for that section. I often find that the Emmy is in the shaft there, that you gotta go right by him, and the maneuvering is very tight. So that was good luck. Good luck. I like having good luck. Hello, Kraid. I'll see you soon. Oh, hold on a sec, gamers. I need to turn up my fan real quick. That's better. I do apologize. There's probably going to be a little more background noise now. But, blame Louisiana. I am not liable for, the heat gods, deciding to make me, burn. I'm not liable.
Uploading data.
Please write your senator and say, how could you make it so hot? You are study, do not. They should bring back Phantoon just to make the speedrunners feel something again. They should bring back Phantoon for a lot of reasons. Okay, well, you're right where I'm going. Actually, no, you're in a tunnel right above where I'm going. Sweet! It's Jover, bros. Fidget says they should bring back Phantoon for the gay rap. I didn't know that Phantoon was gay. Good for them. Good for them. I love how you can just kind of slap those little guys. Alright, let's see. The enemy is usually in here somewhere. Yep. Alright. Fuck! Fuck! God damn it! Ah! So, something I'm noticing is that my microphone is slightly in the way of the bottom center of my screen. And that is shockingly effective at making me miss. There we go. This one is just tight. Like, it's really tight all the time for some reason. Alright, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. We're fine. This guy's my least favorite individual enemy in the game. Fuck you. Oh, I made him fall. I don't think I've ever done that before. Sweet. Hoi! There we go. There we go. I love just smacking them away and going, I don't want to deal with you right now. Go, get, please move 100 pixels to the right. Thank you. Have a nice day. I love that they added trains. They added trains to Metroid. This is the best design decision that anyone has ever made. That's my input. Okie dokie. Yeah, no, you're right. Why did I react like that? No, you are correct. Actually, trains are good. More like trams. That they're hanging. I think they officially called them shuttles, but they're fucking awesome, is what they are. Look at that shit. Oh, Hollow Knight 2, that is correct. God, that's a game I wish was easier. I would enjoy it more if it was easier. I did really enjoy what I got to play of it, but it made me, like... I finished almost all of it, but it made me too mad. But it is true, they did add trains. Don't like those guys. Those guys are annoying. Fidget says, Samus is taking an entire public transport vehicle just for herself. Because she's awesome. And she deserves it. And she slays. Please and thank you. The quote wide beam unquote, which is clearly the spacer beam, and I don't know why they call it the wide beam, because it's not the wide beam, it's the spacer beam, and it was very, very rude of them to do the spacer beam dirty like that. This area is called Dakimura, right? Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what it's called. Oh boy, it's the yellow friend. This guy's the biggest bastard in this fucking game. And we get to take a public transportation vehicle all to ourselves again. Truly, Samus is living the life of luxury. Living in the lap of luxury, even. Alright. Now, this part always messes with me a little bit. Oh, no it doesn't. Never mind. Now please don't be right here in this room. Good. Oh man, perfect. Perfect! Kind of fucked that up a little bit, but whatever. We're all good. You know what I don't like? You don't get any missile tanks between the first brain and the second brain, so the second brain is just as likely to make you run out of missiles as the first one. Spam now. Awesome. Hold on, I gotta take a short break for a sec. Okay. Bye, Jackaboy! Thanks for coming to see us. Whew, that went a little sloppy. We're all good, though. Ah, put your controller down for 1 second. And finally, the morph ball. Oh, Kraid. I'll be with you shortly. I'm gonna be honest, Kraid is one of the hardest things about this game for me. I've never gotten used to that fight. I had a pretty alright one while I was practicing for this, but only pretty alright. Hey, Childa! Nice to see you! Yes. Please ignore the fact that the nice farm upstate is on a planet that I'm gonna blow up. Don't worry about that, it's fine. Just don't think about it. I can't believe they put pieces of heart in Metroid. They would really do that to me. That they would really do that to all of us. I see. That is the point where I noticed that I was on top chat somehow, even though I thought I changed that. So I missed Jackaboy telling me go kick the Raven's ass! How dare YouTube, honestly, filtering out my encouragement of ass kickery. I love this as a conclusion to the little section of the game where you're doing the whole redirecting the thermal flow thing. Like, this is a fun little set piece. Boom. And my reward is the Varia suit. I know the Varia suit was a mistranslation and it was supposed to be barrier suit, and that does make sense, but I always thought that Varia suit really worked because it's like it enables Samus to withstand a variety of environments. It's the suit that gives you more variance in the way that you can exist in it. I don't know. I always thought that made perfect sense, and I never would have guessed that it was a mistranslation thing. And now it's iconic, so it will never change, so. Alright. Now this is my favorite missile tank in the game. Hey, I made that out with more than one energy tank. Pretty cool. Welcome to Dark YouTube, where we get to say fuck, says Sky Symmetric. I don't want to take credit. Varia is also just a cool word. You're absolutely right about that. Also, Sky said, I'm literally never looking at the screen when you redirect the flow, so I never noticed that that was related to the overheating Lamau. Yep, it sure. It literally, you do the normal, hey, you've redirected the thermal flow cutscene, and it literally interrupts the cutscene to start going, which is a really nice touch. I like how there's a little bit of like lock and key puzzling in this game that is not actually related to items. Like, it still mostly does the normal Metroid thing with the items, but like there's the redirecting the thermal flow, and there's... Well, it might actually just be that, but I still really... I thought that was a fun bit. Hi, John! Good to see you. Alright. Time to go fight a big lizard boy. Let's see how fucking well I managed to pull it off on a goddamn stream. Probably not well. Especially not if I lose all my health on the way to the fight. But no, I'll be fine. These guys give a lot. Come on, click. Thank you. And once again, click. Ooh. That was almost bad timing. Instead, it was great timing. Love when that happens. Faye says, big lizard puppy, but it's okay. This puppy likes very rowdy playing and has been looking forward to seeing Samus. Oh yeah, look at these buddies. Like, this cutscene just goes to show how close and friendly these two are. Old friends, old pals. Skysymmetric says, so how did Kraid get here again? It is nonsensical, is your answer to that question. I do not know. I mean, we don't... I mean, like, honestly, the explanation that I think I like the most is that it's actually just another member of Kraid's species. Because the other ones don't really, there's just, like, no sensible explanation. I mean, the real answer, just like all of the other dumb but cool shit in this game, is... It's, you know, rule of cool. He's here because it would be really fucking cool. And it is! Faye says, me and the bad bitch I pulled by being an angry lizard as tall as a building. Too true. Alright, now for the part of the fight I fucking hate. Let's go! I might, like, not talk at all during this part just so I can get it over with. Cool, got the counter. No, no, what the? Oh, my controls like seized up. Oh man. Something's going a little weird with this controller adapter, I gotta say. Like, every now and then it seems unresponsive. Alright, that should be good. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, that was not too bad. Not my best fight with him, but not too bad. Ooh, double gaming. You're playing Tears of the Kingdom. Nice. I stopped playing that a while back, but, good Good freaking game that is. Looking forward to when it's been long enough since I played it the first time that I can play it a second time. Let's put it that way. You know, I've only played Breath of the Wild 3 or 4 goddamn times before I played Tears of the Kingdom, so... looking forward to doing that again, that's for sure. Alright, diffusion beam. Now I can shoot stuff in the middle of stuff. In a little while we're going to be doing this weird skip where you can skip just a whole ass boss, and it uses the diffusion beam in a very funny, weird little way. And unlike Tears of the Kingdom, they didn't patch out most of the like glitches that let you do cool speedrun skips and stuff, which I really admire about it. There is the most completely game-breaking one did get patched out, but they like even apologized for it in the patch notes, being like, "This is too much. We had to patch it. We're sorry." But they didn't patch any of the other stuff like this, and I really appreciate that. It says, I stopped like 2 weeks ago as well, lol. Never really got that far because it's my first Zelda game, so I'm a little clueless on some stuff. Don't worry, Tears of the Kingdom really isn't like any other Zelda game, so you're not actually missing that much. I mean, well, it's like Breath of the Wild, but even then it's different enough from the Breath of the Wild that you're not missing as much as you might think you are. Fidget says, I'm so pissed they call these teleportals. Why? It's a good word. Teleportal. Okay, we're doing our first weird, cool, out-of-order thing now. We've up till now we've been playing the game in the quote normal way. But now we're gonna do something fun. See how I did that little slide coyote time jump? Coyote time, that's what they like to call that. You can use that to get through this room before you're intended to get through this room. And let's see if I can do it. 1. 2. Let's go. Honestly, before the stream started, I was like, I'm totally going to fuck up that room. I haven't fucked it up in any of my practice runs, so it's time for me to fuck it up. Didn't fuck it up. Hell yeah. And so this just allows us to pop down and get the grapple beam real early. This is normally where I would exit out from getting the grapple beam. And you normally don't get the grapple... Well, I'll point out when you would normally go back here and get the grapple beam. And this is totally intentional. There's a bunch of grapple beam based shortcuts in the next little bit of game. So, it's cool. It's great. There's this other thing you can do. If you get the grapple beam early, you can also, like... There's a way to get in here even earlier than this and get the grapple beam, and you can use it to get the bombs early and do this crazy quick kill on Kraid, but it doesn't actually save time because you have to go, like, back and forth between Dairon a bunch. But, that's another really cool, neat thing. Anyway, grapple bapple. Grapple bapple beam. Swass. I love the way the grapple beam and these spider magnet walls interact. Like, that's such a nice touch. Stay hydrated, kids. like getting that guy now, even though I technically come back to this room later. And we are rewarded by being able to go through this room the regular way. Oh, well. Samus, what the fuck are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here yet. What are you doing with your life?
This area, Mark.
This area, you are. I am this area, and I'm proud of it. Alright. The layout of this one kind of screws me a bit sometimes. Fuck! God damn it! God damn it. Oh! I definitely was going the wrong way also. Like I haven't seen that in a while. Oh well, let's try again. Let's try again. See, I can just grapple beam that, and we're just into this part that I wouldn't be able to unlock till much later. Or maybe not much later, but you know. You know what the music in this section reminds me of? I don't know how many people have played it, but one of the, there were a bunch of, like, little puzzle games on the DSiWare and WiiWare, stores called Art Style. There's this game called Base 10, and the weird little synth in the background reminds me of the music from Base 10. So if anyone out there's played Base 10, there's a deep cut reference for you. I hate those guys. Alright, bombs? Roll? Etc. You know the drill. Hello, you! I'll be seeing you later. There's just a random hole in the floor that you can find when you're not looking for it. You know, normal. Hello! Goodbye! I hate those guys. I hate those guys. They're so mean. Alright, off to chill water area that, honestly, with how good the atmosphere is, I'm kind of sad that we don't honestly spend a lot of time in there in this run. But we just got too many shortcuts. There are just too many shortcuts that let us get through this place real fast. What a shame! Oh, Sky specifically said, when I was talking about that guy, said, "It's the guy from your art." Mara did an amazing job with the stream promo art / thumbnail thing. I don't know if y'all have seen that. It should be if you're watching this after the fact, it should be the thumbnail of the upload. And it's great, and she did amazing, and I love her. So first shortcut right here. Just skip a whole bunch of fucking underwater deep diving crap.
Uploading data.
The lower level ability.
The lower level ability. It's true, my ability is not very high level. I try my best. What I'm really happy about is that coming up very soon, I'm about to get my next ability, and this is an ability I like so much that I keep pressing it at the end of cutscenes, thinking I'm going to be able to do it, and then it's like, oh right, I don't have that yet. And finally, that period of suffering, the indignity of it all, will end as I will have it, and I will no longer not have it. Another shortcut right here. There's a big old deep underwater section down there that I don't have to deal with because of that. So it's just really nice all around to get the grapple beam early. And here we are. The goods. The goods. These are the goods. Good riddance. Sadly, I can't use it underwater. Yet. The atmosphere in this area is so nice. Just want to soak in it. Toughest enemy section incoming? Yeah, probably. It was certainly the one I struggled the most with for a long time. Also, bye, Faye. Enjoy your errand, or at least I hope it doesn't suck too bad. See you when you get back. It's certainly tied for toughest enemy section, let's put it that way. I feel like in my practice runs, this has given me an equal amount of trouble to some other ones, rather than a disproportionate amount of trouble. We'll see what happens. What I found out I can do is this. Except, no, sometimes it does that, because fuck you. Ah! Come on, come on. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Oh! No, not quite. Nope, not quite. Oh, man! Fuck off! Oh, man. Ugh, wait for me to eat my words. Like, it's like, oh, you don't think I'm the toughest Emmy section anymore, do you? Fuck you! Let's try going a little further this time. Whoa! It is down here. God damn it. God damn it! Oh! Not only is it the layout is screwy. The thing is about the layout being screwy is that I mix it up with that other one. This one you go out the middle left. The other one you go out the top left, and I mess it up. I mess it up. Oh god, where is it? Okay, bye, 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 goodbye. Oh, fuck that guy. Damn it. Whew! You ever see a puppy walk on his hind legs? I did. It was very upsetting. Nope. Childebert says, there's probably some kind of old Yeller joke to be made. Definitely, especially considering his color. Alright, let's see if I can do this on the first try. Nailed it! God, I love that. That's such a good item box. Alright, and so now this would be the point where all excited and high off of your acquisition of the speed booster, you would come up here, destroy these speed booster blocks, and head to the new area, only to find this inconvenient pile of crap in your way. And so what you end up having to do is you have to go all the way back down to Artaria, which you can't, you supposedly can't do this because this is, you don't know it's here, and it requires a crazy jump. So you have to go all the way back to Cataris, and all the way back to Artaria, and then you can find some speed booster blocks in the enemy zone that lead to that area where we got the grapple beam. But we already have it, so we can just leave. The grapple beam out of order thing seems to be like kind of the really like one major intentional out of order thing that's, fairly simple to do within the rules of the game world, and I love it so much. We're coming up on right about what I would call the halfway point of the run, by the way. Once we hit that point, I am going to take a short break, refuel myself, get some water, take a breather, but it won't take too long. But I just want to let you know that that's coming. Ow. That's a really cool little maneuver. Stumped the hell out of me the first time I played this game. I was like, how do you get up there? Ah! I feel like I do that like half the time, despite the fact that all I would have to do is press A a second time. Why the hell does Quiet Robe just have access to the machine that shuts those guys off right now? Like, isn't he supposed to be Ravenbeak captive? I don't remember what the explanation for that is, and it's kind of confusing. Also, man, I love this. Samba sees a goddamn Chozo for the first time in her life, and her reaction, or since she was a child, and she's like, holy shit. Just no words, but conveys everything. I love it.
Anaman Henki Maradis, Pisalaputar Ili Thoja Hasana, Ili Chozo Manfaragai, Atasen Mamoris, Ashkar Behek, Ninu Gabara, Neporian Levat Balis Hemniku, Hemsenilitanumar Tarbichozo Rahama Hasana, Mamoris Ili Maukim, Sahari Lin Ili Maukim, Pinoras Hasana Tarbilichozo, Urairisi dos Carodan Ili Mazroe, Nirmugi Talar Suradis Me Ili Agar Nalima, Uramahar Pantamugi dos Salal Pura Mazroe, Kunihabari Hundar Tarasabekes en Honchanim, Linkatalu Ili Uliris, Sabalba, Ashkar Behek, Hasari Gale Ubana dos Elegar Mir, Ninu Barash, Nek Ili Ferun Dar Hadar, Les Ninu Kedar, ili Metroid Mugi, tanam darbi hadar bunta, eiris dos eka ili gimel, ashkar behek gabori dos balan ili Metroid dos ili tarin nalima hemsatar, kumpim bi kalki sakra, dos horek bura, ninu mehirin ili zoha hasana, bimura gabara ili sahali, dos uran ili Metroid. Galmir tostek, ananakoden mugi akalai. Ashkar behek hem ili maukin, hasana hasari anabalta dos humahar sarian. Ili tarin alima, les nudakan dos geren humahar korgangal turuta Metroid. Sabalba, talaris le shak sirugali nevak, hem mugi lamai dos goro humahar yoris mei kohana. Aitar ili gelsu manu naloni ishka ili agarna lima, mugi garama bi eris les nido. Ili tarin alima megori le shakutanga, ontar humahar gelsu mugi barilin ili eris. Arek ebores, ashkar behek, elemeirisi, dos karodan hum. Ninu aros hakame, ninu mahar meheni, dos tumema, ninu mahar yoris. Ishili Metroid, meili agarna lima, habari bama mugi sarali, lina tamahar toshek. Nutili Metroid esborodo. Ili yoristar ashkar behek, dora habar bados les maradan. Has bados les maradan, ashka ulugal ata. Ili emai marhuma satari lin ashkar behek. Tamus arlan, veje hadoran. Ninu habar kumane hundos, devolen ili Metroidin ishkanulisa tamaharisbi.
Kino ulu turuta, ana maril sanur pura, ay marhel galop.
Chills. Chills! Still gives me chills. This game is so silly, and the plot is so silly, but just hearing her, like, of course she would know how to speak Chozo. She was raised by them, but what a well-executed moment. It's so good. And then they kill him because they're a piece of shit. Alright, this fucker. Hate these guys. Ow. I'm no good at doing those counters because when I find out whether or not it's a counterable one or a non-counterable one, it's always too late for me, so I just run away and spam missiles the whole fight. There we go. Thanks, babe. Well, let's see if I can do this on my first try. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes I have trouble with that one. Sky says, remember the big reveal at the end of Samus Returns about the evil Chozo? I really thought that was just going to be a subversive plot point for the sake of it, but it's honestly handled really well. Yeah, man, I barely remember what I thought about that. Knowing that that was in Samus Returns, I should have expected to see this game. Like, feels like it wasn't as, like, shouldn't have been as surprising as it was for me to see the finally follow-up Fusion, even though Samus Returns was clearly laying the groundwork for something. But I do agree, it's not just, ooh, evil Chozo, they're different tribes and they're squabbling. It makes sense, yeah. Hello, bitch. Hello, bitch. You killed my buddy.
Our profile friend has explained well. We now know why the enemy are pursuing you. I have confirmed that Quiet Road has the route Quiet Road open.
Also, welcome back, Faye. Yeah, wow, it seems weird that they would get rid of the game's big gimmick so fast, but oh well. I mean, I didn't like having to fight those guys, so, you know, glad I don't have to anymore. No, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth, you know? Yeah, sleeping puppy. This game is filled with little doogies, apparently. Who would have thought? I never thought of it that way. Finally! One of those guys goes down without me getting hit by him. Only took half the game. You didn't tell me there was a beast in this game! That was the most extra enemy kill of all time. Ow. No, I have not taken the break. This is the last section before the break. Alright, here's this funny little skip. Let's see if I can do it not in too long of a time. That's one. I do seem like I always have an easier time getting the first one. There we go! Not bad. So that skips a whole boss. I usually actually don't do it because I like I like fighting that boss, and I feel like I'm not very good at the skip, but I have been getting better at it, so that's always nice. Alright. This is probably my favorite area in the game, atmosphere-wise, coming up here, so I like it. It's cool. I like it. It's cool. Yeah, I do like that boss a lot, but I also like skipping it. It's, you know, kind of a little column A, a little column B sort of situation. Alright, this is where I am going to take my break. I'm just going to let the load finish. And then I am going to put the controller and my headphones down for a moment and go refresh myself for a moment. So be back in just a little bit. Alright, I'm back. Love those weird flesh birds. They're good. They're good. Alright, here's something I wanted to check. Can I get this item now using a water bomb jump? No. First IBJ of the run. That went better than it has in any of my practice runs. That particular one, so hell yeah. I just recently learned that you can do that for a shitload of free damage at the beginning of this fight. There we go! Smooth! This was one of my least favorite rooms in the game. So really, really happy that that is something I am now fine with, more or less. Yep, nothing to see here. That Emmy is just going to be there for the rest of the game. Ignore the background music, that doesn't mean anything. The Emmy thread is over! It's fine!
Uploading data.
Samus, you are a Protean, you were one thing.
Samus the Emmy, you were one thing. And super missiles. One nitpicky thing I have about this game that is just gets me every time I play this is that the ow. Well, fuck you too, buddy. The super missile and plasma beam door covers are the same color. And you get those items right next to each other, and it makes it confusing as to which one you're supposed to use, and they could have picked any other color for either one, and they didn't. It just seems like such a small thing, you know? But, it is a nitpick. It is very nitpicky, and I will totally cop to that. Known shippable, says Sky in the chat. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, we are traveling to the... I'm not going to make the joke. I'm not going to make the joke. Their imperial palace is called Elon, and that doesn't have anything to do with anything. I've never heard of an X in... Oh god! Elon is where you find all of the X! Fuck! That's not okay for you to have predicted the future, Mercury Steam Entertainment. That's not okay. It's not okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. uh... Anyway, speaking of X, the cool kind of X, the X-Parasites, not the X-Parasite on a social media website. Such a cool moment that these guys just come back and the game becomes way more of a Metroid Fusion sequel. Really, definitely was not expecting that, and threw me for a loop in the best way. John says, "You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now get ready for Parasite on a social media site." My god. My god. 2023 is strange times. You know? You know what I'm saying? Plasma beam acquired. Duh. Alright. Now time for one of the coolest mini-boss battles in, I don't know, video games. Come on! That is the worst I have... worst time I've had with one of those door eye guys in a while. I guess it had to happen one of these times. Yeah. 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 We do actually skip one of these guys, though, which is, you know, that's fine by me. We still have to fight 4 of them, so, you know, that's all well and good. But I do like this fight a lot. What kind of wild puppy is this? I don't know. A Dorber Collie? Click. Click. God damn it. There we go. And uh-oh! Someone let out all the parasites! Oh, I hate... Why did they have to call it Elon? Like, I was able to... Oh, no. I was able to not think about it much more now than when he's done this X thing. Before it was just kind of like, that's kind of a funny sounding name, haha. Oh. Oh, no. I'm gonna be thinking about that every time I play this game now. Thanks. Thanks. You had to go and ruin the letter X for everyone, Mr. Musk. You just had to go and do it. Alright. There's a skip that I totally have forgotten to do in all of my practice runs. And it's really cool and fun. And uh-oh! Uh-oh! We got a spooky guy. I like how the even though that's just an X-parasite, its instinct is to turn the Emmy back on. Like, it's just like... I like killing stuff, I like when stuff dies. And so... It turns back on the Emmys. That's so ridiculous. Alright, let's see if I can get this on the first try. Come on. No, of course not. There we go. Who let the dogs out? Who?
Uploading data.
The dogs have been let out.
Next have been visible regardless, I trust.
Regardless, I don't know, that one wasn't that good. Oh well, I said it anyway. Alright. Oh, this is another section that fucking sucks. No, no, come on. Oh. There we go. And now, I can remember to do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are gaming! Alright. Time for another skip. Let's see how fast it takes me to do this. One and done! One and done! Oh shit! So that little trick is called a water bomb jump. And you have to do it like the way that I did it. And I did it on the first try. Some the fuck how. My goodness. Alright. And the enemy's nowhere around, so I get to do this. Oh, man. Oh, man. Good Gaverin. Good Gaverin. Please just punch about that. Now, where are you? There you are. Oh, scary guy, he's going the down way, scary guy! Okay, we're good. Woo! So now we've got ice missiles early, and that just fucks some stuff up. This is where the route gets really messed up, because obviously now we're doing, you know, unintentional skips and unintentional out of order stuff. And it's great. It's fun. I love this crap. So, we got the ice missile out of order by doing that, which allows us to, you know, just kind of do whatever the fuck we want over here. So, let's see. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go right over this way. Ow! So, you very much... This next item I'm about to grab, you can very much skip it. You can... And we are going to use the route that people take to simply skip it. But... It makes the game a heck of a lot easier, and it doesn't take that long to go out of the way for, so... I've only skipped it once just to say I've done it. The spin boost, which is basically just a space jump that only has one jump, is such a, like, neat little downgraded version of the space jump that I'm surprised it took them this long to, you know, make it. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna charge up a Shine Spark, and we're gonna spark right over here. And head through this teleportal. Teleportal. It's actually pronounced teleportal, I think. It's actually pronounced teleportal. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. I missed much earlier. John saying, at some point in the future there will be no Twitter, so maybe everyone will forget these dark times. Oh, one can only hope that in my old age I will no longer remember Twitter. One can only hope. I only get 2 more energy parts from here in the whole run. Alright, so here's a tricky little missile tank. adventure that you go on here. I recently learned, by total accident, that you can do the fucking, diagonal there to, like, save a lot of execution time. That's really nice. Or execution power. So yeah, so that's just a normal, neat little missile, but... Ooh, they put in a little secret door. I guess this is another example of a skip that they actually put in on purpose, because this is clearly designed to help you get the gravity suit early, like on purpose. And I am once again so grateful for the fact that they did a bunch of cool stuff with this game like that. And once again, we have gone to Berenia and skipped all of the slow, watery bits. Also, the gravity suit looks so extra in this game, and I love it. It's great. Once again, hey, Samus, where the fuck are you? What are you doing? What is happening here?
Uploading data.
The X have there is an icon.
The X have there is an I. So now we get to the fun part of the game, that is, everything's cold. And of course the reason why everything's cold is, you remember that guy? That guy that was being zapped in the background of a big room? Yeah, well, now he's an X-Parasite infected guy, and, he's up to some shit, so we gotta divert our route to go stop him being up to some shit. But we're rewarded with the screw attack, so it's very worth it. What's funny is that if you're doing this route this way with the early gravity suit and the early ice missiles and not having gotten some other stuff, like I think you're supposed to have the storm missiles and the space jump before you do this normally, I'm actually required to use an infinite bomb jump, maybe even a couple times. That's always something I've found fun about this. Hi Apex! Good to see you! It goes pretty well. I had a really solid Gaverin. To catch you up to speed with what I'm doing, I have the ice missiles early and the gravity suit early, and I am doing this next part without the storm missiles or the space jump. So it's, basically, I've gotten to the point where the route gets really weird and interesting. Alright, we are now facing the level 2 battle with this guy. Yeah, to be fair, I don't really, like, these are skips that I've known from, like, not too long after the game came out, so I am also not, privy to how crazy the skips are. If you're aware of the trick called the water bomb jump, I fucking managed to nail that on my first try, and I'm so proud of myself. Oh yeah, that crate, it would be such a shame. It's such a shame that that crate quick kill is super slow routing wise, because it's so fucking cool and fun. I like how these still work.
Uploading data.
I have to turn this air descent return.
God, yeah. I would take freezing cold over 100 degrees. 100 plus degrees. Ugh. Ugh. Triple digits. Ugh. Alright. Nice, smooth, smooth. Exactly, exactly, Apex. The way that I've always liked to put it is, you can always put more clothes on. You can't take your skin off. Also, man, I really like the way that that bridge room ties Artaria together into Cataris. Like, that cavern goes to both places. That cavern is both Artaria and Cataris, because it's got that big lava machine in it, and you run through the bridge in Artaria, that's the bottom part, and then you go up and fight the guy at the top part, and that's something that's real neat, I think. I think in general the world design in this game is fucking killer. Apparently chat is discussing stealing skin. Can't say I recommend it. I'm going to just... I noticed my my little talking indicator's been a little overly sensitive and picking up on the background noise. Hopefully this is a little better. Alright! Time for this fucking guy. I love this guy. I loved it enough that we made the art for this stream about this guy, because he's just real cool. Real cool, crazy fight. And hopefully I'm gonna get the quick kill. We'll see if I do or not, but hopefully. Welcome back, Splatoon. Good to see you again. You're here for the big motherfucking boss. Here he is! I love you too, babe. This is called, this guy says, this is the biggest fucking doggy I've ever seen. What kind of pupper is it? This is called a great Dane spider. That's what it's called. Hey, where's your wind? I need you to do the wind attack. Okay, there we are. All right. Come on! Yeah! God, I love that quick kill. That was clean. That was smooth. Oh! Hell yes. And now Artaria is not frozen once again. I love how she just... It's like, fuck you, and blows it up in the cutscene. Okay, this second IBJ isn't technically required, but it's required if you don't want to take the long ass way back. There we go. Nice. Oh! John just beat Queen Gibdo. Nice job! That's a hell of a fight. Attack! Alright, now, here is basically the least efficient part of this this route, and probably the biggest reason I don't call it a speed run, is because the solution to me getting to where I need to go now is simply to take a very long backtrack through Artaria. It's just the way that flows the best with this route, though, and I like this route, so I do it. Oh, this isn't even close to where I need to be. Not only is it inefficient, but I also, like, don't always remember exactly where I'm going because you have to kind of go through this whole Emmy zone, and it's you know, it's real big. It's a real big zone. Here we are. Hello, jump up. And hey, wow, look at that. We are back in the grapple beam area, just like that. One thing I do like about using this way of getting to Ferenia, though, is, you can just... Your route through Dairon is literally, you go up a tube into Dairon, then you go up a tube, then you go up, and then you go up a tube. And that's the last we'll see of any of the, lower regions. Closing in on the end of the game now. So the next boss fight coming up is the one that gives you the storm missiles. And what's wonderful is that despite the fact that you're not supposed to have the screw attack when you get to him, he gets absolutely fucking shredded by the screw attack if you've managed to get it early. So this guy is just like hilariously a cakewalk. God damn it. We got the grapple beam and the screw attack, so we can go through here. Or not the grapple beam, the gravity suit, rather, and the screw attack. Oh boy! We get to have fun with this guy! Ah, I don't like the way that went. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. The wave beam guy having an infinitely long visual radius or like a infinitely long pulse radius and a very, very long visual radius that goes through walls is very smart in terms of capturing the spirit of a wave beam, and also one of the most evil, diabolical things ever put in a video game. And I hate it so much. You know what I don't hate? I don't hate how much this guy gets shredded. I like it quite a lot. Bye! See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. And our final piece of heart. Oh, this mini-boss used to be a huge pain in the ass until I was informed that storm missiles fucked these guys up, which, you know, I really should have expected, considering that, you know, that the game just... This is the first thing that the game throws at you after getting the storm missiles. But, you know, whatever. There we go. Not quite Apex says, angry video game nerd has to have made a piece of fart joke, right? Yeah, that... More like a piece of fart! Yeah, that sounds like something he would say. Well done, Sam, you are. Thanks, I am well done. Alright, once again, can totally skip this space jump over here. And I have done it one time just to say that I could. But, no. Fighting the final boss without the space jump is not fun. And it is right here on the way so there's no real good reason for me not to do it. First try! I almost never get that on the first try. Let's go. Now, there is supposedly a way to skip this item, and it would be really useful if I could, because this item is, like, not very useful, and you have to go back to Gavarin to get it. I mean, to be fair, you have to do it to get up to Hanubia, but, like, there is apparently a way to not have to do this going over to Gavarin thing that I'm doing right now and not get the cross bombs, which are not that useful. Sadly, I love them, but they're not that useful. But I don't know how to do it, and it seems like it's pretty damn hard, so, not a trick I would learn for this stream, let's put it that way. Wait. Okay. I love this boss and I love this moment, though. You defeat the X-Parasite and it's like, no, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be something bigger now. And you're like, alright, yeah. But then... Uh-oh! X gonna give it to you. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Not my best fight against that guy, but pretty alright. I hate it too, Apex, don't you worry. I hate it too. This is just a missile tank that's right there that I haven't been getting, and there's almost no reason not to get it. Alright. We are closing in on the end of this now. We are officially at the end of my route notes to help me remember which way to go. Which I wrote down to have. And it's like, hey, head to Hanubia and finish the game, bitch. You're done. So, thanks for joining me on this ride, everyone. Appreciate it.
Uploading data.
This area, there is Raven. I am.
Ravenbeak, I am. You sure are, buddy. You sure are. Man, Tears of the Kingdom lore is hard to follow, yeah? What you loring about over there? Maybe I can shed some light, or maybe I can be like, you're right, that is hard to follow, I have no fucking idea. One of the two. Well, I'm telling you, Apex, it's a great series. I don't really have a ton of experience with non-Metroidvanias, to be honest, but, Metroid's the shit. One of these days I'm gonna get around to fucking Symphony of the Night, goddammit. One of these days. Probably a skill issue because I zone out on the cutscenes. Oh, that's relatable. Doing this without space jump requires an infinite bomb jump right there while the Emmy is chasing you. Totally not terrifying or anything. Oh, I didn't realize you could just shred that guy with a screw attack. Very cool. I did that completely on instinct. I don't think I've done that before. Very, 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 very cool. With regards to Hollow Knight, fuck, I loved it. I loved it. It's way too hard. I don't think the game gains anything from being as hard as it is. I really don't. There should be an easier difficulty, because, the stuff that's really, really good about that game, I think it deserves to be experienced by more people, and it makes me sad. Oh, it's you! You're playing Silk Song. Not me. I get the most enjoyment of that game out of everything but playing it. Even though I did enjoy playing it, for the most part, just goddamn. I love how they just give you this. You just don't have to aim. That's very nice of them. Alright. Wave beam acquired. Apex says, my server, or Apex says, one of these days we'll get Silksong. My server has a sticker that's just the knight in a clown outfit for whenever we think Silksong will get shown off. That is... I'm sorry for your loss. You'll definitely get it one day. I mean, if Metroid Dread came out after 16 years, you're gonna get it. And it's probably gonna be worth the wait. Nope. Nope. There we go. There's a lot of evidence that there was going to be some kind of, like, actually cool original boss here instead of just another red Chozo soldier. So, shame that that had to get cut or whatever. One of those guys in the goddamn, one of those guys in the vats in the background. I think there's evidence that one of them is supposed to be a boss. But, oh well. Instead, we fight a red guy. And he's fine. I do like that fight. So, you know, it's not so bad. Now I can do this. Just always nice. Get Metroided. One of these days I'm gonna play Shovel Knight, just all of it. One of these days. I really, really like what I played of it, just didn't play most of it for some reason. Childebert says, I really made this game harder for myself by not being patient enough to learn how the homing missiles work, didn't I? It took me several playthroughs to learn how good the storm missiles were and learn to use them, so I don't think it's just you. How long? Metroid Dread? Well, this speedrun-y kind of route I take is about, like, 3 hours. But, you know, it takes longer than that on your first try. I'm not sure how long it took me on my first try. This guy says 10 hours first playthrough. That sounds probably about right, yeah. Unless you're talking about Tears of the Kingdom, in which case, I have no idea. Forever. It's long as fuck. Whee! Yeah, Dread, probably about 10 hours on the first playthrough, yeah. Eight to 10 hours, and then shorter as you get better, which is the perfect kind of a game. I agree. I like games that get. I like games like that. In my humble opinion. Final one of these jokers, and you have to do a dumb little grapple. Oh, that was clean. Alrighty, here we are, end of the game. I love Samus chilling in the goddamn cannon ship. Just waiting it out. What's great is that you have to have the gravity suit to get this far, but there are totally versions of that cutscene with the other suits anyway, just in case you manage to glitch yourself up there, and that's the kind of attention to detail I really enjoy. Alright, we are going to save for the first time in the game. 'Cause, you know, just for posterity's sake. Alright, this crazy fucking fight. I've had a couple of really good fights with this guy lately. Let's see if I can pull it off while I'm streaming. Here we go.
Uploading data.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant.
This shit is so silly, and I'm just going to let it play out because it's silly, and I love it.
The only tribe capable of controlling the Metroids. Though you possess their DNA, you are not a Koha. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Mockin DNA. Metroids are programmed to identify Mockin as enemies. This suggests one thing to me. It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Raven Beak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct. Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled. You are now a Metroid, Samus Aran. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy. However, there is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly. You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on ZDR highly satisfactory. As I hoped, it has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power. My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy. Fulfill your destiny, Samus. This is an order. Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Which one is the one where he says, "You are helpless, surrender to your despair," or whatever? Not sure. Oh yeah! Let's beat up a bird daddy! Let's go! There's some way to, like, if you hit him the exact right amount of times, you can skip this golden phase where he's only vulnerable when you counter him. But I don't know how to do that, so I just do it normal style. It's whatever. Alright, phase 1 down. Sky says, bird daddy punishment gone wrong, 4K. Jesus Christ. Also, Faye says, love games where you murder your dad. Pretty agree. You gotta say, parenticide in video games, pretty cool theme. I have no reason for thinking this. This part just uses up so much fucking missiles. And you don't get any back. Sky, did you just rickroll Apex? Please tell me you just rickrolled Apex. In the middle of my goddamn stream. Good. Good. Very good. Alright, I'm doing better on missiles than I usually am, so this might be a pretty good fight. Let's hope I didn't just jinx it. Ow. Damn, I wasn't on the ground, so that counter didn't count. Man, when he does that, it gets rid of my storm missile targets. Damn it! There go my missiles. No, there was one sun, and now there's a second. There we go! That was alright. Not the best, not the worst. Yeah, this is good. I love how before the visuals or sound change, the rumble starts in the controller. That's such a good touch. And then the scream ever. And then, of course, hoisted by his own petard. Also, yeah, the Metroid suit is absolutely some fucked up shit. Also, I love the detail that the X that gets Ravenbeak right there is an X that already absorbed Kraid. Like, that is a, like, combination of Ravenbeak and Kraid because it's the same parasite. That's a lovely detail. And by lovely, I mean disgusting, but you know what I mean. Okay, something I don't like is that they felt the need to destroy the planet. Like, they could have just had they could have just had this base blow up from the ship crashing into it. A ship crashing into an entire planet does not need to destroy the whole planet. I know it's because they wanted the story arc to just be completely concluded. The X are dead. The Metroids are dead, the Chozo are dead, everything is resolved, and everything is done by blowing up the planet, but it's... I don't know, they could have justified it just a little better if they really wanted to. This Space Island, that's not... I don't think that qualifies as an island. That is not a very big ship. I mean, it's big, but it's not that big. I don't know. If an aircraft carrier fell from the sky in the world. It would not make the Earth explode. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, let's get the cool camera. Whee! Oh, and we're done.
So, you drain the ship of its energy.
Find it fascinating that somehow his consciousness is still alive inside the X-Parasite enough to do this. I find it silly, but I also accept it. Bye, purple ball. Sky says, Fidget said, bye, purple ball, and then Sky said, there can only be one purple ball on this stream, and it's fate. True! Honestly true. Alright, let's see what my time was, and then I'm gonna collapse. $234! Nice! That's a good run. Oh, wow! That was fun, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I hope, now that we have this stuff set up, we're gonna stream a little more often? I have no idea how much we're gonna be able to do it, but hopefully this is not the last you'll hear from me for another 3 years. I want to thank my partner for helping me get everything together for today and supporting me. I'd like to thank Mara for drawing that great art that I got to use for the thumbnail and stuff. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for showing up and hanging out with me for a couple hours. So, damn, I guess that's it. I don't know how to say bye. See y'all next time, I guess.